Now, you may be wondering, Elias, give me the thing, give me the knowledge. I don't have a lot of knowledge, but I can tell you from my personal and individual thing how I did or how I do the thing that is currently the title. But it's important to know that many things that people say online or in person, sorry, aren't usually the answers for you, because it's that almost everything is an individual thing because of biology, psychology, whatever the fuck, you know? So it's really based on how you react to it, different things. But this is how I eat healthy. I allow myself to have some cheat days here and then. Mainly, I don't do it like every single week, but let's say this last weekend, I was at the cabin at the summer house, and then I was eating McDonald's super creamy and saucy pasta, and that was sort of a day or weekend off for me. And then now it's back to, let's say, a week or two of pretty strict eating. But the fact and the reason why I am my size isn't because I eat unhealthy food. Yeah, I do snack here and there, but I mainly snack and eat a lot of healthy food. So let's say I make sure I eat from 200 to 400 grams of some sort of meat for my main dinner. I also have protein yogurt. There's a discussion for whether things are healthy or whatever, but protein yogurt from a well-known company in my country. I think they work together with a sort of other health company, whatever. Protein yogurt, 2 to 400 grams of meat, as well as 6 eggs. I usually eat 6 eggs every single day. That is also a discussion if it's healthy or not. I do take sort of vitamins and such, but I also eat potatoes, rice. This not all in one day, but this is sort of things I would eat on a sort of dinner or snack. Potatoes, rice, sort of a root mix. I'm not sure what it. Vegetables from the ground, fruits, and I eat a bunch of oatmeal. It's very cheap. Potatoes, very cheap, at least here in my country. Rice, very cheap. Three very good things, or three things that are very good for you in terms of eating more healthy, getting good nutrients and such. Potatoes, amazing. Rice, amazing. Oatmeal, amazing. And then vegetables as well. There's on and off with the vegetables. I try to involve it a bit more now and there, but usually I have at least a banana a day. If not, who gives a shit? But yeah, I usually have either potatoes, rice, or no, oatmeal. I have every breakfast. But yeah, that is some sort of plan of how I do it. There's a bunch of other things as well, but how? Yeah, I did talk about I have a cheat day once or twice in 1 or 2 weeks, and this is just the truth, right? I've been eating pretty decent food from when I was a bit younger as well, so it's just become a habit. But also, it's just who I am. I enjoy to eat healthy food. I enjoy eating that stuff because it makes you feel great. Usually when I eat, very, very not very, very unhealthy food, but unhealthy foods, or a good decent amount of pasta, pizza, burgers, or whatever, I usually get very slumped. I usually get very just not in a good mood, or just very, yeah, unenergetic, usually a bit after or the day after. And for me, that's an easy choice to make, right? I can eat more healthy and feel more okay, or I can eat unhealthy food and feel more shit. So I choose to eat more healthy. But usually when I eat, healthy stuff, some of them are very like potatoes, rice. They can really, make you. I don't know what you say in English, but it can make your stomach full, or it can feel full. But other stuff, it doesn't really do the job. So I just make sure I eat a lot of it. That is the thing. So if I feel snackish, I eat snacks. I do eat snacks, but what sort of snacks? I eat vegetables, fruits. I do a cup of oatmeal if I feel a bit hungry. Like that. I don't snack on other like typical snacks you would imagine in your head when I say snacks, right? There's so I try to get a bit low on the bread, but I have maybe a bread or two, not every day, but sometimes. It usually comes with the 6 eggs I make because it's nice to have. But yeah, it's just that, and when it's sort of when you have to sort of mix it in with you can dirty bulk, of course, but for me it's very easy to eat more healthy when I'm reminded to eat healthy, and that is through training. And with training, I also get reminded about eating good enough food. But guys, you need to be able to enjoy yourself in the way that, yeah, it's allowed to eat a juicy, delicious burger once in a while, or a pizza or whatever. When I'm with friends, we go out and buy some unhealthy food. We go out and eat a bunch of food, different foods, right? It doesn't necessarily need to be potatoes and just ground beef like I usually eat here. I have a very basic on my non cheat days. I have a very basic and non sort of exciting meal, but that is okay for me because I'm used to it, and you'll probably get used to it too if you start doing it for a while. But I also sort of make it a bit different, maybe different vegetables here, maybe different fruits, maybe a different sort of oatmeal with maybe different oatmeal with different sort of nuts, coconut sort of pieces in. You can try to vary and make it a bit more exciting, because I remember very, very, I think last year I did eat a bunch of chicken in a row, like weeks in a row, as well as ground beef in a row. But the sort of the smart thing would be doing each, or sort of chicken this day, beef, chicken, beef, or some other thing, fish, whatever. But I didn't do that, and I remember I was sort of not regretting, but I was not looking forward to eating dinner, and I just know what was coming, like, oh, this shitty food. But that's when I sort of tried to vary. I changed it up a bit. I did different kind of healthy types of food, and then just sort of make it a bit different here and now and then it just goes. It's okay. Things I can't, or things I don't usually get tired of, is protein yogurt, because it's yogurt. It tastes amazing. Potatoes, not too tired of that. It varies in proportions, of course, but usually not, because you can put some different things on it. You can mash it, sort of, whatever. Eggs as well. You can do different stuff. just trying to sort of change from going from scrambled to normal fried eggs to boiled. You can just try different, and that sort of has an impact as well. I remember I was sick and tired of eating boiled egg. I was sick and tired of eating fried egg, so I switched to scrambled. That was okay. Switched back to fried, and then I do all different things. Usually don't boiled egg because eating 6 boiled eggs is kind of difficult for me. But it just vary from scrambled to fried. I did fried today. I did scrambled yesterday, right? So it sort of make it a bit more exciting by changing stuff, and I think you'll go pretty far. But I think also read up on stuff. Try to read up on different sort of things, true facts, not bullshit facts. Read up on it yourself. Try to get some good information about what healthy food will do for you, because I think also when I hear and when I read about what healthy foods actually does to you, it becomes a lot easier to choose that because it's good for you. We all know that unhealthy food are bad for you, but do you actually know the sort of things and stuff that can, if you just continue this route? And you'll get, and do you know what actually healthy food does to you? Not does to you, but what benefits you get from that, right? And when you sort of have the information, it sort of becomes like this: a healthy food, unhealthy. There's so much good things coming from this, bad things coming from this. I think I'll choose this one, right? And if you want to feel better, if you want to, excuse me, if you want to feel better, if you want to reach a goal physically or mentally, I think that eating healthy and eating more healthy will do you good. So yeah, and there's a time and a place for a routine that you have to personalize. I think that usually my sort of thing wouldn't work for a bunch of other people, so you have to sort of make it your own routine. There is no perfect routine, and there is no routine that a person will tell you that will, maybe it will actually be good for you, whatever they try to tell you, but it doesn't necessarily need to be that one that you see on YouTube or whatever that needs to be your routine, right? You need to make sure it works for you. So yeah, 13 minutes. Oh well. It will be quite a late one, but I hope I did get some good information out there. And if you do wonder about some stuff, comment down below, and I will try to answer as well. I don't have all the answers. I am not. I don't have all the knowledge. I have told you this before. I am 21, so I don't have everything. I'm not. I'm not educated in this, but I do tell you what works for me. So yeah. Hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. I wish you the best. As always, have a laugh, have a smile, and be kind. This may sound a bit sad, but I want to be the person where I'm lying on my deathbed. Knock on wood, won't happen anytime soon. But when I'm lying on my deathbed, I want to at least be able to tell myself, at least I had good memories, at least I was a good person. Take care. Goodbye.